Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it with another deck profile. This time it's Lunalight, but without Orchest. It is playing the Phantom Knights in it, so that way first turn you can still set up a good board, and then going second you can still break boards and OTK. One thing I wanted to say before the deck profile starts is the number 89 prize card in the extra deck can be changed out with a big eye. There is no difference for the combo. You don't actually use the effect. Just this has 200 more attack, so that's why I play this in my extra deck. Starting off the deck profile, 3 Chick, obvious, 2 Martin, not 3 because I'm not playing a real high danger count and I'm not trying to go for the Wolf OTK anymore. 3 Tiger, obvious, 1 Nessie, I don't know why it still says 2, like it's already the new format. But 1 Nessie because that one, 2 Jack, this is the best danger because it lets you bring out a Mothman, and then that's just like another level 4 for the combo. 2 Snake, because if it's an obviously good one. 3 Mothman, really good in this deck, even though I'm playing like a 35 card list, because I played 3 Allure into the Void Upstart. This card's still really good just because you want level 4s, and even if you discard it, you have multiple different cards that you want engraved or discarded. Chupacabra, uh, because it's a level 4, and if it's discarded, it still gets you a monster most of the time. Armageddon Knight, another starter. Uh, this deck's really consistent. If you play it, you'll realize that you will never brick, but if you have Armageddon Knight, it can also be an extender, or you can start your plays different ways if you open up like Foolish Goods Armageddon Knight. Blackwing for combo. Boots, you send it all Curious. If you draw it, it's not a brick because you can just discard it. So that's why this engine is also like sort of better than the Orchest engine, even though going second it doesn't really do anything. 3 Tanky, starter. 3 Perfume, probably like the best card in the deck. It's so good. This and Tiger are broken. 3 Goods, starter. Foolish Burial, it's pretty much there just to send out Martin. So that way you can get the trap and then you can like do your danger stuff, and it makes it so that way you can get like more starters. And this also can send boots. 3 Allure consistency, Into the Void consistency, Upstart consistency, Double or Nothing. This is good going first or second because uh, I'll tell you later on. Rank Up Magic, part of the combo. Also not bad to draw because you can still combo if you draw Rank Up or Boots. You just can't do the first turn combo if you open up Double or Nothing, but you can still end on like Appaloosa, Evil Storm Nightmare, Tornado Dragon, Serenade Dance, and then Impermanence, because I needed a 40th card and I didn't want to play Galaxy Cyclone because I figured like that would just never come up to where I would like good send that. I would like always want an extender to push through whatever I would pop with Galaxy. And Imperm is also good versus the combo decks, and it's a good 6th card draw. And I chose this over Called By just because this can help you like break the board somewhat. Just because if their first turn board is weaker, then you can break it easier. Side deck, 3 Droll, Spiral, Lunalight Mirror, Called By for when you know you're going first, 3 Dark Ruler combo, Encore just because VFD isn't that popular right now, like on DB rated, and Salad isn't, like most of the Salad players are kind of trash right now and they aren't making Dweller, and the Mirror Match isn't blinding Dweller yet. 3 Twin, 2 Imperm, back row combo, and then Force Tricks for the combo with Blackwing, Tiger King, set tanky, Nightmare because I'd rather end on this than Dweller, especially game 1. Just because if they're playing like any deck that special summons, this is good. Where like Dweller, they have to play graveyard decks. Tornado Dragon because it doesn't just pop their back row, it can also be an extender because you can pop your own Tiger to special summon something from grave, so that way you can make your first turn board just a little bit better since you'll have Tornado Dragon as like an interruption too. And then Utopia double, going second, you just double into Utopia and 10,000 attack. Or if you go first, you double into Utopia Kaiser, and then you get this effect to summon out the Diablos, Mind Hacker, or Big Eye again, doesn't matter. And then, since you would have done Curious earlier on, you would have sent the boots, added the rank up, and then it also allows you to have double or nothing and rank up sets. That way, if they have Cosmic, there's a chance that they don't hit it. And then you can rank up into the DDD during their main phase after they do a play. And then this card says, after it's exercised, you summon for the rest of the turn. Other cards and their effects cannot be activated on the field, and other card effects on the field are negated. Once per turn, you can attach, once per turn during the other player's turn, you can attach a material from this card, destroy all spells and traps on the field. And you make this, and then anything that they put on the field is instantly negated. And during their end phase, you use this to destroy all the spells and traps, and it will like destroy your double or nothing tanky, but it also destroy your Tiger, which lets you bring out Chick. And then you wiped all the back row. They couldn't use monster effects, and most likely you just win after that, especially because like you're playing Lunalight, you can still push. And then Sword for when you're going second, Appaloosa for when you're going first. You make this to play around Nib. Like it'll be negated by the DDD. So sometimes you just make the lights one, like if it's game 1. But if it's like game 2 or 3 and you're going first, they could have like Nib or Pankratops to stop the combo, or just something weird, and Appaloosa makes sure that your combo goes through. Lightsworn, you can send boots, but if you draw boots or the rank up, then this can just send perfume. So like it does something at the worst. Like if you do draw either of them, which is kind of why I like the Phantom Knights more than the Orcust, because the Orcust, if you draw a wand, then you can't combo, and if you draw Crescendo, then like you don't get to do your Orcust stuff for as free. And if you draw Nightmare, like you still combo because you get to discard it, but Boots, like at worst you can discard it and then it adds you another card you can discard or use it for the combo. Phoenix, just pop something. This is like a pretty generic card just because like you play the dangers, so it can out there can only be one and stuff. Doll, this card's insane going second. I'll never take this card out of the extra deck. And then Barricade Blocker, pretty much you make this like every game just because it lets you get a free discard. And there's a couple cards that you want discarded. And then during the end phase, it can add back Tanky if you mill it off Curious. But that's it for the deck profile. I did make a combo video with this deck where I showed like a 2-card combo that lets you do the DDD stuff. I will leave that link in the description down below. That's it for the video. DB Grinder signing off.